So how do you hear from God? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. First, I just want to preface this by saying a lot of this is going to be based off of the book Frequency by Robert Morris. If you want a more in-depth look on how to hear from God, this is the book to read. All right, so step number 1 in hearing from God is going to be to set an appointment with Him. Have a specific time of the day every single day that you dedicate solely to the Lord. The second step is going to be to worship. The Word tells us to enter His courts with thanksgiving and praise. And yes, you're going to your Father who loves you, but remember, He's also the King, so try to come correct. All right, the next step is going to be to pray. Now, I usually just pray my own little version of the Lord's Prayer. It's different every day. I kind of just put it into my own words depending on what I'm going through that day. It might be different for you, but that's just a reliable outline and template for me to follow. Then, once you finish that, you're going to want to read the Bible, because one of the most reliable ways to hear the voice of God is to read what He's already said. You will be shocked just how much revelation you get from simply reading the Word. After you finish that, this comes to the last step, the last segment, and that is complete silence, where you don't do anything, you don't say anything, you just sit and listen. And this is just a little tidbit, it's not necessary, but I picked this up from my pastor, and I always start this segment of my quiet time off by saying, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." Like Samuel did in 1 Samuel. I just think it adds a little bit of reverence to it. And please do not be discouraged if you don't feel like you hear or see anything in this time. There's always tomorrow. Just keep showing up to your appointment every single day, and you're going to hear God, I promise you.